of you who are familiar with the New Zealand band The Rabble, you'll be also familiar with the lead singer Chazz. Well, he's actually embarking on his own solo project at the moment and joining me on the show today to talk all about it. How are you, Chazz?
Sure. Very good, thank you. Very
so,
good.
The Rabble, let's go back a little bit because you do have your new solo project that you're doing at the moment. But does that mean The Rabble have broken up?
No, absolutely not. In fact, The Rabble are just about to go on tour for another 5 weeks to UK and Europe in March. So it's sort of like the way that the solo project works is kind of like on Rabble downtime and stuff. If I feel creative, then it's something that to me I like, but it's not going to fit in with Rabble sounds, and I'll sort of roll with that and record it and sort of sing it and stuff and just work on it myself. So The Rabble's still going strong, but this is just like on the sideline.
Okay. You've just released your first single as Chazz Valentine. Do you think it's maybe a bit of a bad time to take off?
Well, that's kind of the thing that I was a little bit concerned about. But saying that, it's still 4 weeks away until we go away. So, I think it's going to start the ball rolling, and then when I get back, maybe release something else through Chazz Valentine and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's interesting timing, but it's not bad timing.
So why did you decide to embark on this solo project? What was the impetus behind it?
I don't know. I guess at the time I was recording some solo stuff by my brother who plays drums in The Rabble, and I was really enjoying that and stuff like that. So I was like, well, if he can do it, I'm sure I can do it too. I was like, I've got to try something. Try something else. So I set up in my own studio at the time and recorded some stuff down, and I really liked it. It was different, and to me at the time it sounded a bit like Lou Reed mixed with, I don't know, Tim Armstrong sort of stuff from Rancid. It's a huge, it's sort of genre of its own. But so that's kind of the reason I started it up.
I was going to draw the Rancid comparisons because it is, you're doing a lot different things with your voice in this particular project. Yeah,
it's a lot cleaner, right? And it's something that I've never really tried. So when I first set up the mic and stuff, it was strange, to hear my voice actually sung for once.
Yeah.
I mean, in The
You've
Rabble.
got a great voice.
Oh, thank you. I try.
I try my best. So you do have your own home studio set up. I mean, that must be a brilliant environment to sort of start creating and putting together new things. Have you got a lot of stuff on the boil?
Well, it's good and it's bad because it's so easily accessible means that I'll half write a song and I can probably just lay this down now and see how it goes. And sometimes it works. Like for The Brightest Star, that's sort of where I went. Three-quarter wrote the song and then sort of tracked it and then sort of wrote the rest as it recorded. But the bad point is you'll half write a song and then not know where to go with it, because you haven't fully written it. So then I've got tons of songs that are half written at home, so that's the bad side of it. But it's a nice environment. I don't have to rely on anybody else to record my stuff. I just set up my mic, press record on Pro Tools, so it's fun and I really enjoy doing it. So
where do you draw inspiration from?
Well, for my latest single, The Brightest Star, it's got a kind of funny story behind it. Like my friend who lives in Canada, he emailed me. He really likes my solo stuff. He's like, bro, I'd really like you to write a song for my wedding.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, for his wife-to-be at the time. So I was like, yeah, I can probably do it. I had 6 months to do it, and I just had like not so much a song, writing block, but like a song for a wedding. It has to be a particular feel, It can't be. And I was writing other songs that just didn't feel right for that. So I was like, okay, I'll get there. 2 weeks before it, I came up with the guitaring idea for The Brightest Star, and then just got out of the shower one time and I had the drum beat in my head. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta record this down. So I went and placed some samples around and did some drum stuff, and so I did that. And that's kind of where, that's obviously where the Brightest Star came from. Is having a subject which is someone's wedding, and having that as the vibe to sort of, and I was thinking about my relationship as well, so that's where my lyrics came from, and the lyrics were also co-written by Taryn, the dude's wedding it was. So yeah, I mean, inspiration for me just comes from life